3, 2, 1. I would be inclined to say sprinkle some pixel dust right now, but apparently it sounds stupid. I don't know. Who knows? Regardless, welcome to Splitting Wires, everyone. And I'm your host, Austin, of the G, of the Grider, of the G and Grider. Anyways, let's talk about what I want to talk to you about today, aka Dragon Marked for Death. Now, what is Dragon Marked for Death? It's Indie Create's latest game. It combines Megaman 0 and Monster Hunter. That is, wow, that's actually not a bad idea. However, there are some downsides and upsides to that statement. But first, before I move on, I want to talk about Toru Nakayama, the guy that's been with Indie Create since day one. He's the character designer. He's the, the art director for the Megaman 0, the ZX, and Gunvolt series. Like, his art is fantastic. I love his character designs. Like, the biggest fault I have with anime these days is that the designs tend to blend in with each other. It feels like everyone's copying the other. But for Toru, I love that his art style is very distinct. Yes, proportions are strange here and there, but hey, it's a cartoon. What do you expect? They should have some sort of free-flowing ability to draw what they want and make it appealing in their own way. And that's what I like about Toru's designs. They're slick. They look cool. They emulate coolness to me. Yes, some of his characters wear battle thongs, but who cares? It's cool in its own right. And so when it comes to the Dragon Mark characters, when it comes to them, let me get the character going over here. Where is it? No. Where did I put it? No, I don't want Speed Archive there. No. Here it is. All right. I want to talk about the character designs and why they work a little bit before I move on to the gameplay. And when it comes to the characters, what I like about it, how each of the 4 playable characters, they have a dragon attached to one of their body part. For the Empress, it's the arm. For the Warrior, it's his chest. For the Shinobi, it's his legs. And for the Witch, it's her... I want to say head. You would expect it to be a helmet, but no, it's a giant hat. And it makes me wonder, she's very young looking. The reason why she's so small is because the hat is so big. That way her character model is about relatively maybe the same size as the other characters. So that is clever design, I have to say. So yeah, I like that about the character designs. And also, one thing I like about designs is that it's his limbs. Like, one thing is how you know that it's a Toru Nakayama style, look at the limbs. There's a lot going on around in the limbs. Like, there's a lot of protrusions, rings. He loves rings around characters' limbs. Like, yeah, that's how you know that it's his style. And there's boots. Like, the legs will get really skinny at the end. It'll be big, thick boots. I like that stuff. It's pretty cool. He shows how strong the warrior is, how sleek and powerful the Empress is, how fast the Shinobi is, how magical and the Witch is. I like that stuff. It's really good. Hey, you got to admit, his art style is very distinct. Look, the rings, the short, skinny legs, and the boots, protruding hands. It just screams like this character, the Empress, almost looks like a female Zero. Like, she could get away being a female Zero. And I'm glad that she's the poster child of the game. Like, it's about time that we get some more female attention with the Indie Creates games. The Warrior, he looks like guts, and I love his cross-shaped scar right here. That is cool. In the protrusions on his back remind me of the Victory Gundam. The Victory Gundam, with the wings of light from his back. That's good. And the Erx is good. Here's another thing. Look at these legs. They're very skinny, but he has a lot of parts being protruded from them in order to give him more detail. That's really nice. Now this is very Phantom-esque. Like, this is clearly inspired by Phantom. I love Phantom. Is one of those guardians from Megaman 0. He got shafted in the first game. Well, spoilers, I guess, but who cares? Another thing, look, ring around limb, even though look how skinny this armor is, nothing's going on, but he put a little ring around the arm to give it more detail. Toru really likes rings around limbs. Like, he loves it. Like, here, another thing. Yeah, the legs are bare within the witch, but look, rings. You know what I'm talking about? I'm talking about the freaking stripes. They count as rings. And even the legs of the end. Look, the freaking rings around the bones. He really likes rings. And look, here's another ring. The clothing. It's a ring. It's a cone. He just loves those freaking rings. It's all about the rings. I ring over there, ring over there, ring over there. And the freaking freaking hat. It's so freaking huge, the damn hat. Look, it even gets bigger. Oh, that hat. So, that's a little trick, but a little detail about Toru Nakayama. He's done a lot of other things in the past. I think he made something for Star Wars. He does Kamen Rider stuff. Yeah, look at that. Look at that. He made oh my god, he made that. That's amazing. Look at that. He probably likes beam sabers too. Anyways, moving on, I want to talk about the gameplay itself. The gameplay combines Mega Man Zero and Monster Hunter. The Mega Man Zero part comes from side-scrolling, shoot, attack, all that stuff, and dashing. No wall kicking unless you're the shinobi. And the Monster Hunter part comes from that the multiplayer aspect. You need to get a bunch of other Dragon Bloods or all around and fight giant monsters together. That's the point of the game. Now, here's my biggest problem with the game is that soloing the game isn't as fun as multiplayer. That's always the problem with Monster Hunter in general. Like, the monsters take a very long time to beat. In this game, you don't get like 50 minutes like in Monster Hunter. Monster Hunter games, you get 50 minutes to complete the mission. That's plenty of time to go around, explore, get some materials, and fight the monster. However, in this game, you will get less than 25, sometimes 15, even less time than that to go around. So you are rushing to complete the game. There's some stuff to explore. There's hidden paths here and there, and there's a map. So you can also use your map to figure out some hidden areas to get more loot. There is loot in this game. There's treasure chests here and there to get some pretty nice new weapons, special items, and some accessories to give you defense and different bonuses abilities. Also, unlike Monster Hunter, in any other Indie Crates games, there's actually levels in this game. Yes, leveling. So you can level up in this game. And when you level up, your character will get some sort of some of the stats will increase. Like, there is some sort of like base limit to how the characters level up. Each of the warrior, the empress, the shinobi, and the witch, as they level up, they get different stat bonuses here and there. But you have the ability to put a little bonus stat for each level up that you gain. So if you don't think like your warrior ain't hitting hard enough, when he levels up, give that bonus to his strength. If you feel like your empress needs more pie, whatever it's called, to shoot more flames, you can put an ability stat on the pie. Why is it called pie? Why couldn't it be called mana or magic mana? I don't know. They thought it was funny to call it pie. I have no idea why. Pie. It's all about pie. Pie. Gameplays, and so that's just the gameplay. The Empress is more akin to damage per second character. The Warrior is the tank. The Shinobi is the aggro, annoying, constant damage and running away kind of character. And I would definitely say that the Witch is the glass cannon. More likely. So there's roles. So you can get all four of these characters in a multiplayer game and start beating the crap out of monsters. It's so fun. I played the multiplayer just for a little bit, and I loved it. I love teaming up with players. This game had multiplayer involved, so I encourage you to get a Switch account and pay 20 bucks a year. Just do it. Just get 20 bucks a year, okay? It's so freaking worth it. It's cheaper than any other online service plan that the Xbox and the PlayStation Plus can offer. Yes, it's not as good, but hey, at least you get online for 20 bucks a year. Now, anything I should else say? I think that's about it. The music ain't, it's don't really care much about the music. I might care more about the art style and the gameplay. I encourage you to play it. Just play it. Oh, whatever. Just buy the damn game, alright? I want more people to play with. Anyways, I feel like that's all I can say about right now about this game. Go ahead and play it. It's like $30 if you want to get the full game. You get all 4 of the characters. Yeah, spoiler alert, $15 for 2 characters. I mean, at least they give you an option. Anyway, I will see you all later. Ta-ta, ladies and gentlemen. I'll see you next episode.